Hey guys, this is Cam315 back at it with another video for you guys, and I'm back with another new spring anime of 2020 episode review for you guys. And we are here with one of the newest spring animes and a highly anticipated one that a lot of people are talking about. I think it's going to be an underrated show. And it's kind of probably one of the next, I would say, after Spy X Family is being talked about in terms of new animes coming out, and that is Shikimori is not just a cutie, I believe that's what they called it. Shikimori is not just a cutie. And literally that is what kind of it she is. She is not just a cute girl. She is a pretty let's just say she's a very, protective girl and girl that will get down dirty and physical, I guess you can say. So I wanted to talk about this because I was intrigued to see where this was going to go and what the show is. Again, I'm a sucker for romance animes, and I love me my romance animes. But I'm here. We already have an established relationship between our two main characters, our main male character Izumi, and our main female character, which is the anime is named after, Shikimori. Essentially, the premise of what I'm just getting from watching this first episode is that I'm guessing this anime is going to be about the adventures with Shikimori, protecting her boyfriend, Izumi, because we kind of find out that Izumi kind of is an unlucky type of dude. He ends up almost getting himself in situations where he ends up getting himself hurt or maybe into trouble. Like, we start the episode off, his mom says, okay, have fun, just be careful of the rocks and all the other things, and the moment he steps outside, he trips over this freaking rock, this concrete kind of, that's kind of got a little bump in it, falls down flat on his face, and he's like, oh my goodness. I'm like, this guy's unlucky as hell. Almost get freaking bird poop spat on freaking on him. I literally thought, I'm like, don't tell me the bird is going to poop on him and it's going to fall on his face. He falls over. After that happens, he falls over, he freaking, what is it? Oh, wow. He falls over. He gets rusted in some bushes and stuff like that. My guy's having just like a freaking bad day, and we just find out he's an unlucky dude. This is when we're then introduced to the girl, our main female, our main, I guess, character of the series, Shikimori, she looks very cute. She's a very cute girl. And we find out from point on blank, she is very overprotective of her boyfriend, Izumi. Now, I don't know if we're gonna, throughout this season, if we're gonna get maybe some backstory into Shikimori, because I think in the opening it looked like there maybe been some sort of backstory. So maybe Shikimori's pretty overprotective of Izumi because maybe there was an event in her past where maybe somebody close to her in her past ended up getting hurt, and maybe, I'm guessing, they stopped being friends, or maybe something happened that was worse. I hope not. That'd be extremely dark for this show that seems like it's extremely lighthearted and kind. But who knows what could be happening. Anyways, he meets up with Shikimori, who was waiting for him. He was helping out this old lady and everything, and there was this one trick that comes in. I'm guessing it was almost about to hit him or something like that. She pulls him over the side, and the one thing Izumi always says, she's like, yes, my girlfriend is cute, but at the same time, she is very cool too. So his girl, well, he and this is where I just love the dynamic relationship between these two, because there's a trust, there's a love, and there's just the adorableness and the cuteness between the two. Not only does he get flustered, she especially gets flustered. Like, some of the things, like her friends we see later on saying in the bowling scene, like, hey, be cute for your boyfriend, act like you act like you suck at bowling. You want your boyfriend to say you're cute and everything and help you. Well, actually, her friend was like, Neko was like, nah. She didn't say your freaking, boyfriend. She said, oh, you need to look cute for your bae. I'm like, oh, I'm like, geez, she's been trying to have Shikimori call her Izumi her bae. That honestly cracked me up with what I saw. I'm like, okay, I think I'm gonna like Neko a lot. And stuff like that. So I love the fact that she gets flustered and everything, but at the same time, she is a pretty damn cool character because she does not like when her boyfriend gets into situations where she's, in danger and stuff like that. We get this very cute scene when they finally get to school. He's like, I really hope we're in the same class, together and stuff like that. And you get a funny scene where he can see regularly, but she literally needs glasses because she's like, huh? What? So, that's freaking hilarious and that's freaking funny and stuff like that. Cause it's like, oh my goodness. And then we find out, oh, they're in the same class. And then their other three friends are in their class. And their other three friends are Neko, the one chick, Hachimitsu, who's a little lolly type of character, and then Inuzuka, not Inuyasha, Inuzuka. And they all have their distinct personalities. Neko and Inuzuka, I feel like they're gonna be like the butting heads people between the two that honestly, if they ever decide to do a secondary relationship in this show, I definitely ship it from the start because these two are going at it in the bowling alley. And stuff like that. Hachimitsu's obviously your friend, like just a typical, quiet bearing friend who's like, oh, you need to go do that and stuff like that. Go and everything. So yeah, I found it so adorable because Shikimori tries to not play it off like, oh, she doesn't really care if, her and Izumi are in the same class, but it's looking like he's going to leave, but he's like, oh wait, Shikimori, I have something to tell you. And she's like, yes! And he turns around and obviously, her friend's like, he's still here. He's still here, girl. Yeah, I think you waited a little bit too early. And she got really freaking flustered and embarrassed and stuff like that. So I definitely can see she might be that type of girl that doesn't want to show that lovey-dovey emotion with her boyfriend, with Izumi. But at the same time, when she gets those moments, it's nice, sweet, and adorable and cute. It's so endearing and so cute. I really did like this moment, which tied into the end of the episode. You have it to where Shiki, after helping save, I guess, protecting Izumi from this eraser that somehow ended there. Izumi says something that gets her flustered. I forgot what it was, but it gets her flustered. She walks out and she goes to use the restroom. But when she's coming back, these dudes are talking to her and they're like, man, dude, you're so lucky, man. You're unlucky as hell. Almost all these things come your way, but man, are you lucky to have a girl like that, man. You don't deserve her and stuff like that with your unluckiness. And obviously she takes it to heart and she's pretty upset and pissed off. And she walks back and she's like, oh, Izumi, I needed to show you something and stuff like that. Let's go eat lunch or something. And obviously her friends, the dudes were like, I hope she didn't hear us. And then obviously she looks back at him with that glare like, don't you talk about my man like that. And they're like, oh shoot. So yeah, and that ties into the end of the episode where she's like, hey, those guys didn't hurt your feelings that were talking bad about you. And he's like, it's okay, that's true, I am pretty unlucky. And obviously Shikimori's like, no, you're not, and stuff like that, and you get that nice scene at the end where he's like, well, I really do like you and I really do love you and stuff like that. You mean a lot to me and you're very cute, and stuff like that. So that was cute and adorable. And then the bowling alley scene, that was so cute, because her friends are like, mostly Neko's like, hey, pretend like you suck at bowling and he'll call you out for being cute and everything. But the thing is, Izumi is the one that sucks at bowling, and stuff like that. But there was a part when, she goes up, he's like cheering her on, and she gets a strike and everything, and he's like, you're so cool, Shikimori. And obviously, she likes that and everything. she dang near, I guess she gets a perfect game, which was hilarious. She's like really good at freaking bowling, and stuff like that. So, you know, yeah. Also, too, she looks very cute when she has her hair in a ponytail way. My guy Izumi was like, oh, she cute. I'm already taking me and my co-host the Red Wolf, who occasionally does video episode reviews together. I'm gonna make sure I tell him I'm taking Shikimori as waifu material because she is waifu material. So yes, this was a solid start, a very good start. I love the cute relationship between these two. These two have a cute relationship between Shikimori and Izumi. Like I said, I do honestly want to find out why Shikimori is pretty overprotective of Izumi. I don't know if because he's just unlucky or something else. And then I really also do want to find out, how did these two characters end up starting dating? Like, did they know each other from elementary school or meet each other in junior high because they're in their second year in high school? Or did they meet like in their first year? It's gonna be very interesting to see. So definitely can't wait to see more of the show. I thought this episode was really good, and I can't wait to see more of this. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. If you guys like this video, leave a like. Put in the comment section your thoughts on the first episode of Shikimori's Not Just a Cutie. As well as hit that subscribe button if you want to get more Shikimori content, as well as any of the other Spring of Anime 2022 content I upload to the channel. Anyways, guys, one more thing before I get out of here. I know some things like Spy X Family and other animes that I missed yesterday and stuff like that. I was very busy with homework, so I couldn't get those up. And then, obviously, as you see, I'm going to the Clipper game later tonight, so I can't watch all of them. What I'm going to do is when I get back home, I'm going to freaking watch those episodes, review them probably super late at night, and then freaking, you know, upload them following morning, depending how many videos I have. Because tomorrow there's like manga chapter reviews and stuff I got to talk about. But other than that, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night on this video. Until then, guys, catch you guys later. Peace.